Oh my God! We're just going to bring the entire thing down. Hello everyone, I'm Lila, the RC Chick, and I am so excited to show you guys everything about this awesome 6x6 hydraulic full roll-off dump truck in this awesome, shiny, very amazingly painted black color with green accents just for contrast. So let's get into it. Now let's take a look at all the exterior features on the cabin. So on the top over here, we do have these spotlights on the top that you can actually adjust to whatever position that you'd like them to be. So that's a pretty cool addition. Now coming down over here, you do have your headlights, overhead lights that is, on the cabin top, as well as here. You've got one light here and another one over here in the sun visor with a mirror, simulation mirror, as well as over here you do have your windshield wipers, but these are not mobile, so please do not break anything when you try it. We've got a Scania logo in here, and of course some green over here in the front grille, which just makes it look so nice with the black. So I think this is a really great color combination. So over here, we're going to take a look at the side of the cabin. So we do have our soft tires as well as a painted wheel hub in green just for that extra contrast. And of course, we do have our adjustable side mirrors on the doors over here and another mirror. So you can actually easily open the cabin doors all the way with a fully detailed cabin interior and awesome stairs that just take you up into the cabin. So in the cabin, we do have a speaker right on top of the roof. So I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Now let's take a look at what's under the cabin. So you only have to easily just pull it up. There is no latch that you have to pull to open the cabin. So over here, when you look inside, you do have our FS-IA10B channel receiver. So this is going to be for the FS-I6S radio. And over here, that's going to be the switch that controls your ESC for this one. And here, that's going to be your transmission gearbox. So this is going to be fully metal, as well as the motor is going to be located under here. This here, that's going to be the soundboard. We do have installed a 3T sound system for this one. Now coming over to the side over here, we do have this metal plate. So everything starts becoming metal from here. We do have our LED lights installed on the side. So in order to open this, you do have to pull this a little bit of a latch here and another one on this side. Put them all at the same time together and then open it up just like that. So we do have some lines for the lights over here, and over here that's going to be the XT60 connector for the battery. So this is going to be the battery compartment. So this is the i6S radio that it comes with. So I'm going to turn it on because I'm about to turn on the dump truck as well. So I'll be using this 5200 milliamp LiPo battery it's a 3S battery with an XT60 connector. So you don't need to press any switches for this one. It just turns on immediately you connect the battery. So now coming up in the back over here, we do have our wheels. So all of these axles are going to be live axles. We do have fenders on the top. These are going to be ABS mode fenders. They're plastic, but this part over here, it is a metal part, and then the fenders are plastic again. So this is also a lift axle as well as a steering axle, which is something really special about this truck. And the wheels over here in the center, they're actually double wheels. So you do have twin wheels on this side and on this side, but over here it's just one single wheel as well as the front. Now coming up in the back, we do have our rear bumper over here. This is going to be a full metal bumper. And of course, we've got our towing hitch over here, which is very special because it does have a locking mechanism. So you can actually remove this part and then just pull it out, put it back in. So there's a little slight hole in here that you have to connect this into, and then it will be locked in place. So this is not going anywhere. And then over here on the side, we do have our rear LED lights. So there's about 4 LEDs in here. You do have reversing lights as well as the normal rear lights. Also some indicators on the sides. And over here, we do have these metal plates that have the Scania logo on them, which is also very cool. Now under here, we do have these rolling pins. So this is going to be for the bucket. So this is a full dump truck, so you do have to roll this. And of course, it does have it on this side as well as on this side. Now over here to the left side of the dump truck, we do have our oil tank because this bucket is a hydraulic controlled bucket. We do have 2 cylinders under here that I'll show you later. So over here you do have to unscrew this to add your hydraulic oil. And now let's get to the awesome part, which is going to be the full metal bucket over here that's fully painted with a stripe that is in green, which makes it look so good. So now let's check out the measurements. So the bucket length is going to be around 46 centimeters in length. And now for the width, we're going to get around 18 centimeters. And then for the depth, I'm thinking around 6.5 centimeters. So this being your dump bucket, of course it's going to have a latch that keeps the doors in the back secure that you need to open up whenever you're dumping anything out. All you have to do is pull this up, then pull this all the way out, and then all the doors are going to be open. Alright guys, now let's get to all the fun parts, and that's going to be the operation of this amazing roll-off dump truck. So over here we're going to start with the light system on this one. So first, this is going to be your light system and a differential key. So I'll show you what it does later with the differential. So right now we do have the lights in the sun visor on, as well as the overhead lights over here are on the first switch, as well as the headlights under here are also on the sides as well. For the second switch, we're going to have the headlights on the sides over here turn on, third, fourth, on the top as well. So this is going to be your spotlights. You do not get any change of modes for this truck. So that's it. That's just 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now let's listen to the sound system that we have on here. Remember, it's the 3T sound system, so you just push this up. The beep. And of course, this sound system does have volume control, which is of course under here. And for volume control, you have to go under the cabin, open this up, and here's the switch I showed you before. You can turn it, so that's going to be low volume, almost 0. And then let's raise it up, increase the volume. So this is the maximum volume you're going to get for this sound system. So now here's something super special about this truck that I talked about before. So we do have steering right here in the rear axle. Let me show you. So over here you steer in the front and in the rear, so it makes all the tight turns really easy to actually navigate. The controls are also very responsive. And of course this is of course your sound as well as your steering, so it might turn off. But I think this is one of the coolest additions because I normally just see this in trailers. I don't see it normally on a dump truck, so this is an amazing addition, especially for a 6x6. And now for another cool thing about this rear axle, it is another lift axle as well. So this is going to be your switch for that. So I think this feature is quite helpful, especially because this is a steering axle. So whenever you do not need them steering, just of course lift it up. And now you do have it literally right off the ground. You can still steer with no issues. You can also put it right back down whenever it's needed. And now for the light system over here in the back, we do have our reversing lights. So those are going to be the white reversing lights. We go forward and then brake lights, reversing lights, forward and brake lights. Now let's check out the hydraulic functions of this full-on roll-off dump truck. So first of all, this is going to be the switch for the dump function. Just push it up. And you're going to have the pump running at the same time. Oh my God! So that's another feature. If you do not want to open these doors already, you can just literally just dump it and then this will flip up on its own. So that's another feature of this. So this is as high as the bucket goes. So these are going to be the double cylinders that we have that control the hydraulic bucket on this one. And now let's check out the roll-off function, because it is a full jump roll-off dump truck. So this is going to be the switch for that. So it does move quite pretty, like it's very beautiful actually. I love the way it moves. So first you do have to go this entire way and then raise it up to fully bring it back down. So it's going to be rolling off right over here, the rollers, which is going to bring the entire thing down. So that means you're also able to replace this entire bucket right over here, get a new bucket, a bigger one if you need. So that's one of the best features I like about full roll-off dump trucks. You can easily drive away, go and pick up a different bucket if you need it, or just come right back up to pick it up. Let's see if I can do it. I'm not really the best operator in the world. Well, that proves it. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, I am not good at this, but okay, I think I got it this time. Okay, wait. Oh, I think I got it. Yes, I got it. So the same way we brought it back down, we can pick it right back up. We do have the rollers, so there's no friction on the bucket at all whatsoever. Once you pick it up, and then you just reel it in. So here's one of the best parts of having a roll-off dump truck. You're going to get different buckets that you can use for this one. So right now, I have this blue one installed. So we do have like that green and that blue and that black color. So it looks really good. So this is fully installed on it. It's not gonna go anywhere. This is going to be your new truck with a much larger bucket. And of course, you can choose to have this red one over here. So that's another choice that you can have. Or you can have the original standard bucket that it already comes with. So all these colors, of course, are customizable. If you need a new bucket and you're worried about the color, don't worry, I got you. Everything will be great. And now let's try out the speed transmission on this one. It is a 3-speed transmission with a full metal chassis. So over here, this is going to be a switch. We do have it in the lowest speed at the moment. So let's try that out. So this is the low speed. Put it in medium speed. And then finally high speed. Whoa! Okay, high speed is really high. I do not recommend you use it. I think low speed is pretty good for a dump truck. And of course, we do have differential lock on this one. This is going to be a switch. Right now, it's not locked. So let's lock it. All axles move forward. So every axle is moving at the same speed. Well, and now here's something interesting. So this switch right over here is going to divide the power of the axles into half and half. So it's going to be left and right. So this time it is right now off. So all the tires are all moving. And then turn it on. You only have power on the rear tires and not on the front. So on, all axles, only rear axles. Now here's something super fun as well about the rear axle. So this is our lift axle, remember? So let's lift it. Even just ever so slightly lifting the rear axle, they will lose power. So now let's run it. So which is a very good feature. Why would you have a lift axle if it still runs while you run? So right now we only have this center axle running, which is a very amazing feature. And now right over here, we do have our full metal chassis. Just look at how amazing everything looks. You've got all our live axles with gears that you can see. So you do have a differential lock. So when I flip that, you can see all the parts that are moving from over here, down here, the servo, and of course in the front. Now over here we do have our differential, so this is going to be the servo for it, and it connects to this part that flips the transfer case, so you're going to have energy either in the back or in the front. Alright everyone, now that was the TH-X 6x6 full roll-off dump truck. So this is a beautiful customized color that's very shiny with all the green accents, 3-speed transmission, and of course a bucket that you can change out to whatever you need, and color customization of course is going to be fully available with a lot of features, guys. Like you've got the rear lifting axle, which is also a steering axle, which makes everything so much better for you. So what do you guys think of this truck? Would you get it? And do you love the color on this or what? Or would you like it in another color? So you guys should definitely reach out to me. Let me know if you'd love to get this baby for yourself. I love customizing stuff for you guys, so please let me know, reach out, and I would be happy to give you this truck. Of course, you have to buy it. Anyway, so let me know what you guys think of this, and if you'd like to add anything, I'll be so happy if you reach out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!